sports. It's in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace Possum take went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credential. Best of both worlds, when we rocking over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we giving a show. Can you rock it like rocket? What you talk about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running. Play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, steady, back. Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you
this second game of the year. Third game. It's our own next season, though. 6-3. I could be an old spoiler for this young fella.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 3's the mic. 43's the mic. Coming to you, coming to you.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman.
I should have dropped the safety.
78 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
We're going to slow him down for sure.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 27-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes left side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Completes it to Coleman. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
Okay, let's go.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
He will not be running the ball.
The first carry for the North Texas man is Jeff Wilson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Sponge, sponge, sponge.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On second down now, it's Jones. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Murray now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Able to find Isabella.
We play to win. Let's go.
A gain of 19 yards.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. DeForest Buckner with a sack. The former number 7 overall pick.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Bridgewater, and this is complete. It's Allen. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
he changed his
San
number.
Francisco.
He got Keenan Allen. I didn't even know that.
Allen, his
he got number fucking 1.
Now on the year. And
okay.
The 49ers
I didn't even know he had fucking Keenan Allen because it's number 13.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset. Yep. Draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
On 2nd and 9, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Miller. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. They'll run. It's Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Back to you.
First down, Murray. And this one's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Miller with first down and more, and all the way down to the 5. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. They get it to him running left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Check nickel.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Now this time, Murray to throw it. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Murray now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Throwing on first down is Murray, and he fires one that's intercepted.
I should have never threw that ball.
13, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Fuck.
The San
All we gotta
Francisco
do is run
offense
it,
ready
get
to
our
start
three
their
and
next
going on about
drive.
our
Time here
business.
for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go.
We 1-8. I ain't played number 3 fucking games in this team.
Guarantee the head coach is
Oh,
like,
man.
don't get crazy. Take the knee.
We don't even
Let's
supposed
get
to
out of
throw
here.
it
Tie
there.
the game.
Just
We'll
go
start
ahead,
all
run the
over.
ball,
All
get
right,
our 3
Coach,
points
thank
and
you.
going
We
on
welcome
about our
everyone
business.
back for quarter
Let's go.
number 3. And ready to get the party
You
started
and
for the
Seahawks, I'll
second
be to
half.
see
It
you
was
boys
an even
next
first
season,
half,
boy.
all tied on the scoreboard. This
You
is
niggas
taken
running
at
the league,
score.
huh? I'll be to see you
And he'll
boys.
take this one near the
I'm gonna
25,
have to
call
come
it
holler
the
at both of you
26-yard
fellas.
line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a dump off here complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Murray now to throw. And this one
come on,
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And able to find Kirk complete. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
On first down, Murray. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll bring up second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And that is incomplete.
Should have possession catch that
A lot of force
hole.
bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Miller. And that'll
This
hurt
nigga
the
Miller
average a bit, as
trash,
this time
dog.
they're able to get him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down.
I swear I should have brought in
after a loss of
Jones.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
And that one's not going to get there.
Fuck.
Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Come on, man.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Man,
Kevin Coleman.
you gotta be fucking
His
kidding me,
second TD of
dog.
the game and 16th on the season.
He
As
just
these
do a
guys are
simple
able to
little shit like
regain
that
the
and just
lead.
break loose.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far,
That's
and it ends with 6
bullshit.
points.
And not
I
only
tackled
that,
him
in his
twice.
mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on
Simulation,
it.
fucking
He may not know
undefeated.
the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Now you in the game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to
Bring
try
'em
one
down.
if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they'll
Playing
tell
on
their
that
offensive
linebacker.
guys, can we get a little bit closer
Yeah, get a
this
little
time?
closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Again, it's Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And it falls incomplete after
Damn,
almost
this
being
motherfucker,
intercepted.
man.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is fielded in the end zone. 12 yards on the return that time. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house.
No, sir.
Now the defense
You're not
maybe
finna keep doing that
expecting a run here.
bullshit.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bridgewater. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Just a 1-yard gain on the
They
play.
been letting
That'll be
that
the
nigga do
call to
whatever
the
the
punt
fuck he
team
wanna do.
as it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Take it at the 37. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella.
Keep on blessing me.
5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Sir.
And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
Three down.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He finds Coleman.
How the fuck he smoked? God damn.
Across the 45. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. And this should be the final
he
play
liked to
before
look
the
for that
quarter
nigga.
ends. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go.
They will run again with Coleman.
No, sir.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Bridgewater. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, they took a shot there and tried to get it downfield, 4th quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted, but good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Throwing on 1st down. Murray.
Just throw the ball away.
Get there and bring him down. Yannick Ngakoue. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Murray now. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Cardinals on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
You ain't got time to hit him.
To escape, and he
I
goes
seen him
down.
open. You ain't got time.
Linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go with Jones. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
4th and inches. What rule I break? So 4th and inches, I got to punt. Man, this guy tripping. 4th and inches anywhere. This nigga slow. He slow. This is unbelievable. This nigga tripping, bro. Unpause the game so I can get this shit over with. God damn, dude. Like, why the fuck I had to wait all that fucking time?
Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Why the fuck I gotta wait?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Murray. And this is going to be intercepted.
This nigga delayed my whole fucking game.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Bridgewater now from the 50. This one complete to Coleman. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This nigga just cheated the fuck out of me, dog. He unpaused it when the fuck he want to unpause it.
Now, 1st and 10.
You got nothing.
This is Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Bridgewater to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Shit crazy as fuck.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Bridgewater. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
We play to win. Let's go.
So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are
Okay, keep trying to think that shit gonna fucking work.
Downfield,
Let's
scoring
go.
a touchdown wins the game because they were
got
used to just
something for
going
you.
downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still
Now do
having
that
to make
shit.
that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need
Now
to
do
go
that
down
shit.
top, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As
First
we
of
said,
all,
they
you got me
control their own
fucked up.
destiny now. This will
Second
be a
of all, you got me
2-yard
fucked
loss
up.
on the play.
Third of
And
all, you
that'll
got me
make it
fucked
second
up.
and 12.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Now the first throw in overtime for Bridgewater. And this is caught.
He got the fucking animation.
There. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for San Francisco, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.